How's it going, ladies and Bruce's up, I'll be Sixkilla, and welcome to another impressions video. Today we're going to be doing an impressions video on Spacebase Startopia. Now, this again is a little bit off-brand, must admit, because I'm not what you would call a strategy guy. In fact, very much not. No, really not. But I was a massive fan of the original Startopia game that came out in the early 2000s. I would say, what, 2005 maybe? 2004? Somewhere around then. Absolutely amazing game. Like, I guess it's not so much a strategy game and more a city builder type thing. I'm kind of into city builders, like city skylines, that sort of thing. There is combat, but it's pretty limited generally. It's all about making a working thing. It's more like Theme Hospital, I guess, but in space. Anyway, let's jump in. I'm excited to give it a go. The developer was kind enough to send us a key. Surprisingly, I'm completely shocked by that one. But I'd seen it's been getting mixed reviews and people are saying it doesn't hold up compared to the original, which would be very disappointing because I've been very excited for this one. Because I was such a big fan of the original. Hopefully they haven't changed much and they've just made it pretty, but the original, but pretty. Let's find out. Start campaign. There's probably going to have to be a lot of cuts because just normal is fine. There's probably going to be a lot of cuts because, as you probably know, strategy games, one level can take half your fucking day.
It all began with a misunderstanding. When the Telgorian fleet first encountered a representative of the Neophytic Alliance, they sent a bouquet of their most beautiful native flowers as their usual greeting.
I like the cutscene.
The only problem, the extremely nature-loving dryads took a bouquet of dead flowers as a declaration of war. This encounter marked the beginning of the first major interspecies conflict in the Alma-Berated quadrant. It lasted for approximately 400 years. Since most
Not being able to communicate is probably a problem.
Access to FTL technology at that time and their weapons technology can generally be regarded as primitive, the armed conflict was often limited to threats, verbal attacks, and illegal littering.
I hope it's got the sense of humor that the first one had.
The production of the Universal Translator developed by the RFS Consortium helped to settle the conflict and led to peace talks being initiated. Also additional potential grounds for conflict, such as Curator's Great Dolphin Barbecue. The Celebramer's gigantic space loudspeakers and other trivialities to also be nipped in the bud. So much for history, recruit. Let's get back to your real job here at the RFS Consortium's Tear Test Lab. This lab is not only designed to house a highly sophisticated artificial intelligence called Val, which would be me, in case you've forgotten that in the last few minutes, as my brain scan suggests, but is also responsible for the Startopia project. The goal of Startopia is to create multi-purpose space bases capable of being used by all alien species as places of encounter and exchange. And, of course, to earn a huge amount of energy to cover the exorbitant salaries of the RFS board. Recruit, you have been selected to work in the Startopia Base Simulator, or SBS for short, to acquire the knowledge necessary to run such a Startopia base. But before you can do so, you must go through the RFS Executive Motivation Training course.
Cool.
You can do it. You're a born leader. We believe in you. Fanfares, congratulations. You have successfully completed the Commander training course and are now entitled to take the final exam on the simulator.
I haven't even
Good
started
luck,
the course
Commander.
yet.
Welcome to your first test scenario, Commander. I'm very
Commander?
curious to see how you will cope. This simulation includes a Startopia base orbiting the garbage planet Sarkar. And I quote from the Universal Database, disgusting cesspit that should find its deserved end in a black hole. The goal of this scenario is to generate energy by recycling garbage. There are only a few basic buildings available and space is limited. You will mainly, or more precisely, exclusively, come into contact with Telgor and bugs. Expect visitors to leave a lot of garbage lying around. I don't think I need to go into any more detail.
Ooh, I'm so
According to the
excited.
scenario
I want to get
guidelines,
in.
it is impossible
Keep
to
talking.
fail.
Hurry up.
However, I would like to add that carbon-based life forms have always surprised me in this respect. Very well, Commander.
It
You
is
may
impossible to
proceed.
fail.
As an old Gononian folk saying goes, every being is the wash quantang of their own fortune. An ancient skilled trade in which bricks are formed from one's own excrement.
I love the humor in these games.
Initiate welcome protocol. Welcome, Commander. I am confident that even a carbon-based life form will be able to cope with the very manageable parameters of this scenario. After all, it's all about collecting garbage. A fuzzy with only limited functionality previously solved this scenario in less than 20 minutes.
Cool.
I therefore assume that you will be able to complete it within a few hours.
Burn.
Test subject evaluation started. Command R, commence operations.
You'll need to tell me how it works again. Because I have no idea. It looks, the UI is slightly different as well, isn't it? It's been a long time since I played the original Startopia. Menu. Val shop. Station rating. Rooms. Let's pick up the garbage myself. What machine does the garbage thing? Construction menu, here we go. God damn. Berth, fuzzy charging station, communication center, recycling station. Lucky I know how this game works. If you were new to this, it would be a pain in the ass. I guess we don't need a berth because we're just using robots, but we could do with a fuzzy charging station. Right? Can we turn up the speed? Is there a speed button to increase speed? Fuzzy charging
Excellent,
station will help.
Commander. You've managed to build a recycling station. Remember that semi-functional fuzzy I told you about at the beginning? Well, it had already completed all of the other test scenarios in the time you needed. But I think it's a rather tough comparison because it was limited in functionality and in order to successfully complete this test scenario, it is now necessary to fully utilize the recycler's functionality. I trust you will have no problem with that, Commander.
I hope so.
A glance at your social media accounts shows that you're an expert on trash.
That was a very fucking nice. Ah, we need a berth and stuff then so that we can hire aliens to do it. Alright, we are gonna need everything after all. That was being lazy. Might as well make a big ass. Oh, it's
Commander,
pre-built.
it is good to see you've set up a recycling station. It's not so good to see you haven't hired any Telgor to run it. Please try to rectify this situation.
Yeah. Usually you have to build your own rooms just like in like a theme hospital or whatever. But in this case it looks like there's some pre-built ones. I assume you can build your own ones specifically as well. Who knows?
Congratulations on your birth, Commander.
Thanks.
In all test scenarios to date, in the established standard procedures and in the Starbases for Underachievers manual, it is actually built before anything else as the base room. I can already see convention and traditions are not your thing. I'll make a note. Excellent work, Commander. I see you've managed to build a communication center. I mean, you created a simple construction order for your fuzzies and then they did all the work. Sarcasm speech module not found. Bravo.
Kiss my ass. Alright, let's see who we can hire now, eh? How many Telgor are we gonna need? We need someone who's got shitloads of energy. I want someone who's bristling with energy. Yeah, you're hired. And you're hired. And you're hired. Let's get 5. And I guess we need some of you guys for the communication center. Hire. Hire. Alright, we good? Get working. But yeah, there'll be lots of cuts as we go through because everything's going to take ages. And we're only going to be doing tutorials pretty much anyway, but I'll probably play for an hour or maybe 2 and cut it down to half an hour. It looks legit like the original, except, you know, new and bouncy.
Work, Commander. You have acquired the required amount of energy. You did it with the berth and not the recycling station, but at least it's something. I hope you realize this, of course, does not terminate the test scenario. It was just a gentle hint designed to give you an idea of my estimation of your abilities. Commander, I would like to congratulate you on the 50th visitor to your simulated station. If this were reality rather than a test scenario,
Oh, we can upgrade our recycling station?
Unacceptable. Here, however, you are working
We
within
want
a
high speed at the
simulation
moment.
under optimal conditions. So the time
That wasn't a
frame
thing
is
before, was
completely
it?
Unacceptable.
Upgrading, like, having an upgrade path for your rooms, that wasn't a thing before, was it? I'm pretty sure that wasn't a thing before. I like it, though.
You still haven't installed an atmosphere filter. According to my records, carbon-based life forms are dependent on a reasonably pure atmosphere. It is therefore imperative that you construct such an object at once.
How? You need to tell me. You need to tell me these things. You ass.
Commander, more garbage bombs have been smuggled onto Startopia.
Garbage bot. What else have we got? Random shit. Alright, let's go find these garbage bombs, shall we? Good.
Commander, you have just successfully built your first garbage bot. A thing that one tries to fill with other things, but which reaches its maximum capacity much too quickly. Wait, are we talking about you and your training here? Excuse me, my routine small talk subprocessor seems to be malfunctioning.
It's always like that.
Commander, you've already recycled half of the garbage bombs you need. Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
To your performance so far, my evaluation processor has already upgraded you to Shniashanu, an 8-hooved sloth native to the planet Photos 5.
We're nearly there. We're nearly there. It's taken a while just to do this very basic thing, but I'm getting the hang of it, and the tutorial, honestly, is not great. Not that the level's not great, but things aren't explained very well. They didn't tell me to build an air purifier, or where I could build a garbage bot, or what to do, or any of that sort of stuff. And if you're totally new to it, I assume this is built specifically for people who are fans of the original, but if you are brand new to this and never played the original, it's going to take a bit of trial and error, man.
Apparently garbage fanatics have planted some bombs
A bit of clicking around on stuff to figure it out.
Isn't that interesting?
You know? I think they could explain stuff better.
Garbage bomb recycling initiated.
Just saying. Look at him go. Oh, that's so cool. I'm enjoying it so far, though. I mean, it's very early days, but... Ooh, garbage bot modification. 2 absurd designs to permanently improve your garbage bots. Biting garbage bots. Eat 50% of the garbage deposited in them, which is equivalent to recycling. Oh, that's good. A 5% chance of exploding and scattering garbage upon reaching capacity. Whoa. Plus 100% capacity, a 33% chance of moving 10% faster for 30 seconds. I don't want them to explode.
A most experimental choice, Commander.
That sounds really bad, because then it's not so much that it's going to scatter garbage everywhere, but more that, you know, I'm going to have to build another one. I'm going to have to build another garbage bot when that happens. Do you want any more garbage bots around? Because look how much rubbish that was. That people aren't putting in the bin. I think this is at capacity. Oh shit. My bad.
Congratulations, Commander. You have successfully achieved the goal and generated the required amount of energy. Some doubted your success, while others objected that you could not fail in this test scenario.
You said that.
I replied that if there is a way to fail in this scenario, you will find it.
Fuck you.
Nevertheless, you have successfully completed this scenario. Congratulations, Commander.
Suck my ass. Bastard. Alright, next mission. That was great. Alright, I think we're back into it now. Let's do this.
Command R, I want to congratulate you on successfully completing the first test scenario. Only the most petty-minded subprocessor would notice that there was no fail option in the previous mission. Let us now turn to the second test scenario. This simulated Startopia station is located in orbit around Jupilberry 3. The galactic database contains the following information on Jupilberry 3, a fertile jungle planet whose inhabitants are often involved in wars because the other side of the planet always seems to be a bit greener. Commander, the aim of this test scenario is to adequately design the biodeck on the Startopia so as to be able to harvest resources and have some of them processed in factories. In addition, various diseases are common in this region, so you should have a viable medical station. Now then, Commander, go ahead and show what you're made of. By the way, according to my scanner that's 60% hydrogen, 25% oxygen, 10% carbon and a few other odds and ends.
That's not very much carbon. Thought it'd be more carbon than
Initiate
that.
welcome protocol. Welcome to the second test scenario, Commander. As mentioned at the beginning, you now have access to the biodeck to grow plants and create a cozy atmosphere for your visitors. In this scenario, you can expect more sick aliens on board, where a lack of treatment can result in a premature death. Command R, commence operations. Commander, you did acceptable work with the bombs in the last test scenario. RFS feels that such trivialities must be rewarded with more than just a virtual damp handshake, so a recycling station crate is hereby placed at your disposal.
A virtual damp handshake. Thanks. Alright.
Commander, not that I doubt your mental abilities, but as a precaution I would like to point out to you the extremely banal logic that employing more dryads would ensure that you get the resources you need more quickly, as they sow new plants and harvest mature ones. Commander, the medical station has been successfully completed. Now you can take care of your visitors' little problems,
Can we
such
open
as
up more
rashes
area?
or imminent death. Carbon-based life forms are notoriously
10,000.
fragile.
Alright, we need to get a tube lift. That's going to be, oh, and a communication center. But we do need to open up a new area, because we're using up this area fast. Can we fit that there? No. That's bloody annoying. We already have the tube lift, so we don't need that, I guess. How do we move up a deck, then? Oh, here we go. Wait. Biodeck, here we go. Alright, so what do we need to do?
Commander, your station is so covered in garbage that vermin capable of causing illness are already spreading.
Give me a
Cynical
minute, come on.
administrators would now begin to think twice. I am very curious as to your decision.
Shut up, lady. You can hire some Talgors. We'll hire a bug guy. We'll hire some of these guys.
Commander, with the hiring. Commander, those hired dryads will hopefully reduce the duration of this scenario to an acceptable level. I think we can chalk that up as good work. Comment good work discarded. Quote.
You're not very nice, you know that? I don't want to be your friend anymore. We're gonna need some air purifiers, I assume, especially near this thing. And some garbage bots, as usual. Alright, what do we need now? We got tube lifts, we got a communication center, we need a cargo hold. That's going to be important. Doesn't it have to go up against the wall? Yeah. Kind of use that space up for the communication center. I'm going to need to open another bulkhead for
An
that.
alien has contracted an infection from the vermin. I wonder whether this is due to your general incompetence or your questionable morals.
Okay, improved biodeck. Plant growth plus 100%. Aliens 5% chance of infection per minute. Plant growth 100%. Aliens need to drink. Okay, let's go with that one.
Well, then I will spread an extra large load of the finest pesticide across the biodeck, Commander. The visitors will hardly notice and the plants will sprout and flourish like never before.
We'll open this up. So we can put a cargo hold in. Like that. What else have we got? A factory. Be good to put that next to the cargo hold anyway. Have we got everything we need? I don't think we have any fuzzy charging stations. We should probably do that too. Oh God, it's turning into a mess. I say turning into, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's always a mess. We probably need an air purifier
Commander,
next to the factory,
you
I
have
imagine.
successfully installed a cargo hold. Your trusty fuzzies can now store materials there. I congratulate you on accomplishing this mundane task. Hats off.
Thanks, dipshit. Anyway, We need 2 more of these guys if we can get some more guys. Talgors, that is.
Commander, you managed to build a factory. Remarkable when I consider your accomplishments to date.
Okay. What? Who works in the factory?
Commander, I'd like to draw your attention once again to the compact map on the side where, among other things, the biodeck is displayed. Please make your way there.
Sure. I did not mean to grab that. Alright, so what do we need? Collect and store resources. Produce some factory circuit boards. I assume they're making everything here. I don't need to do anything specific, right? Did you just make a circuit boards? I thought we didn't have enough. Oh, so the oxygen goes into the air purifiers. I see. That's interesting.
Commander, your station ratings are splendid.
Oh, the circuit boards come out there. I see. Look, we're doing it. We're doing it. We need more fuzzies. Can we make more fuzzies somehow? I could really do with some more fuzzies. Perhaps we need another bird. Let's build another bird. Then we can fit more people, and then we can get more shit done. It feels like our recycle, like the last level we had rubbish coming out our ears, but now there's so little rubbish that we're not really generating any energy from the rubbish, which is unfortunate. Well, this is Chocker again.
Warning, Commander, crates containing garbage will soon explode.
What crates? What garbage? Where? Oh, there. Is that good? Is that the only one? I assume this occasional freezing up is the auto save. There we go. Well, that's all the circuit boards we need done. Now we just need to wait for food and healing sick aliens. We've already got 2 food down here. They can bring multiple crates at once, though. I didn't know that. That's pretty handy. I want to open another bulkhead, but we can't afford it. That'll get more stuff done much faster, right? Because at this stage, we're just waiting for the trees to grow.
Commander, a crate of garbage has just exploded, potentially infecting aliens in its vicinity.
Okay.
I'm still wavering as to whether to classify this as incompetence or moral ambiguity on your part.
Let's go with incompetence.
Moral ambiguity noted in personnel file.
Incompetence and moral
managed to heal your critically ill visitor. Okay, of course you yourself didn't lift a finger. At best it was your gray employees, but still.
What is this? Terraforming. Produce great deals of oxygen, fibers, medicine, fibers. Need but little water and produce food. The savannah. So this makes food. Is that right? That's what I'm hearing. Savannah makes food. Harvest. Harvest. Let's do this ourselves. I'm sick of waiting. There you go. We're done. Level complete.
Congratulations are in order, Commander. You've performed reasonably well in this test scenario. Hats
Thanks.
off. I shall record your mediocre actions in the Monument of Shame immediately. That's what I call your personnel file, Commander. You don't have to understand, it's an amusing data packet that goes back and forth between my sarcasm processor and my evaluation routine.
Cool, thanks. Victory. Let's do one more. This is gonna take some editing,
Welcome to
man.
the final
Jesus.
test, Command R. This third and final test scenario involves a Startopia base orbiting the planet Parturius 22. The Galactic Database has the following information about the planet. The residents
Making a
of
nightclub.
Parturius 22 are a decadent party people who use dance steps as currency. For example, a bottle of wine there costs a 3-minute waltz. I admit I can't make sense of the irrationality of carbon-based life forms, Commander, but I'm sure it will one day be one of the reasons for your total annihilation. But enough of that, let's turn to the scenario. Commander, in accordance with the needs of the residents of Parturius 22, this Startopia base has a fun deck. There you can accommodate the visitors' various inclinations. Attain the scenario's specified energy parameters to successfully complete the test. Welcome to the simulated orbit of Parturius 22, Commander. I by no means wish to increase your stress level, but of course much depends on this final test scenario. Failure to complete it would result in a drastic shortening of your career. To exactly 1 millisecond after your failure, to be precise. But well, frankly I'm not very confident, as my evaluation algorithm gives you about a 40% chance of not failing in the first 5 minutes. I don't think I need to remind you of the importance of this scenario. Commander, your goal is to get the fun deck on board this Startopia base up to speed, please the visitors, and earn a reasonable amount of energy on the side. Command R, commence operations.
I already
Commander,
have.
I discovered a note in my files scheduled for deletion that you fulfilled an optional triviality in the previous test scenario. According to the RFS, such trivialities should also be rewarded, so I'm increasing your ration of nutrient slime and will provide you with a crate.
Thanks.
Commander,
I suppose.
good to see you've built a recycler. If you fail this test scenario, you could find yourself in there very soon. Commander, good to see
Whoa, that was
you thought of
intense.
building essential garbage bots, too. I've seen smarter carbon-based life forms than you fail at that sort of thing. Although I must admit, my IQ calculating processor has trouble detecting subtle differences in ranges as low as those observed in non-electronic life form. Commander, by now even you should have understood the basics of running a Startopia base. Nevertheless, out of sheer goodwill I would like to point out the effectiveness of highly experimental devices, HEDs, which offer you the easiest way to influence visitors and tackle problems.
Okay. I did see the HED thing earlier, yeah. Anyway, whatever. What can we build here? What do we need? Disco, arcade, Starcare Cafe, black hole drop, loot box lottery. So we just need everything. So do those Kelly, whatever they're called, do they do all of these services, do they? Black hole drop. We're out of everything. I assume we're going to need massive amounts of garbage bots here. Just feeling like this is going to turn into a absolute shit show otherwise. You know, just a thought. We need a factory as well at some stage. Yeah, so do these guys work here or do they just visit here? Guess we'll figure that out as we go. I mean, entertainment's the quickest way to make money, man. Right? We should be able to make loads of energy out there. Should be nice. It's a shame there's no way to like speed up time. Maybe, I mean, it might be that I haven't figured out yet, but if there is, that'd be pretty great. All right, we need to open another bulkhead as well so that we can build a factory. But at this stage, we've got everything we really need. We do need to hire some more people though. Well, I've got no money.
My sensors detect that the Starcats Cafe has been completed. Very good. I would quickly like to point out the increased concentration of pathogens in this environment, Commander. Not that it concerns me as an electronic, and there. Congratulations, Commander. You have managed to build the disco, which is an essential part of the scenario, in just overflow time units. Oops, my output module didn't expect a number that high. Commander, the black hole drop has completed construction. From now on, your visitors can
Oh, that's like
spill their souls
a
out
ride.
there. Have fun.
Does this have, like... employees? Do you employ someone here? I feel like this one has employees. I'm gonna hire one of these ladies. These ladies and gentlefish and see what happens.
Commander, you have hired a celebramer to work in the disco.
Oh, they work in the
This
disco.
fun-loving species will now ensure that the other more introverted aliens get their money's worth.
Ooh, you got bustling felines in your Starcat's outlet. Should quickly get a little more attention. I have two fantastic ideas. The cafe, relaxation satisfaction plus 10%, plus 50% chance of being infected with a disease. Or the opposite. The opposite is good
Commander,
for me.
I will arrange for those cat creatures to be washed and blow-dried so that they no longer spread so much bacteria.
Thanks. It's probably a good idea. Yeah, we need money so bad. We are so broke. Oh, it sounds like a cat cafe. Cute. I remember in the original one there was those weird cat things that eat garbage. Do you remember those? If you played the original, there was like little kitties. They were super cute. And they ate garbage, and when they ate enough garbage, they turned into a hulking fucking monster and just went on a rampage. And you had to kill them. It was something like that anyway. If I remember correctly. Anyway. We just need to make enough money to hire some more of these kitty people. These people. Because we're very, very broke. Now we got 3. Good start.
You should know that there are anti-fun demonstrators in this galaxy who try to sabotage our work. It appears explosives have been placed on the fun deck. You might want to look into that.
Oh, I see it. Anti-fun fun. We hate fun around here. Fun's pretty crap. You should feel guilt rather than fun. It's all about guilt. Do you work for us? I have no idea. Alright, what's the next room we need? We need more rooms still, don't we, up here? We need the loot box lottery and the arcade still.
Commander, it would appear that something has lured energy thieves aboard. These perfidious individuals set up illegal energy absorbers which then siphon off some of the energy earned in the surrounding area. Logically, this makes it more difficult for you to fulfill the mission objective, Commander. Of course this is perfectly obvious, but I thought that in your case I should emphasize it once again, explicitly.
Alright. Each visitor receives plus 50 bonus energy. Okay. Well, the visitor ignores the next negative rating. Nah.
Very well, Commander. I'll make sure that opportunities to visit the disco are optimized.
You do that. You do that. Alright, we're starting to slowly make some money now. Let's recycle this crap. Wait, what do I do with this? Just does count like a bomb? Let's go. How many of these guys do we have working here? There's only one in there. Apparently we have 2. How many can you fit? 4, eh? Hire some more peeps. How many Bugathorians do we have? 2. Yeah, that'll be alright. That'll be okay, I think. Do we have enough to build a new room yet? That'd be the smallest version though, wouldn't it? Or is it like this? It's a single thing. Use an HED. I don't even have a factory. I can't make an
aliens
HED.
have visited your disco already. I'm almost surprised that you managed to achieve this trivial goal.
Thanks. Asshole. Satisfies the need for gambling. For the undemanding. Generates radioactive garbage. Lovely. Well, I mean, things are going alright here. Nobody's going to the cat cafe. Come on. Like, why not? Like, there's one person here. There's one person. Enjoying a nice hot beverage. There's only one person here. Why does people not like... Why is nobody liking fun? Come on. Thrilling black hole drop. It appears your visitors enjoy the black hole... Nobody's there. Maybe more fun if visitors hit the floor with a loud thud. Either way, I have some suggestions for improvement. Need satisfaction minus 10. Oh my god, it goes to nowhere. Aliens never vomit after use. Plus 10%. Aliens always vomit after use. I don't want vomit.
Sweet, Commander.
I don't want vomit, thanks. I'm gonna pass on the vom. Thanks anyway, though. Gonna take a hard pass on the vom. We're getting somewhere. How much does it cost to open this? 10,000. Both sides? Good to know, good to know. Kill the vermin. Oh, you're waiting for the charging station, aren't you? No, you're not. You're just like sitting in the corner doing fucking nothing. Cool. Do that then. Do that then. See if I care. Gonna hire another grey alien. That's what they used to be called, wasn't it? I'm sure they were called greys or something like that. Their names are much more complicated now. And I don't brain good, you know that.
Commander, you finally managed to reach half of the disco visitors designated for this scenario. Fortunately for you, the time limit I suggested was not applied to the scenario.
There we go, we got a new thing. I should leave gaps so that people can walk through. I don't know if they can or not, if you don't leave gaps, but I feel like I should leave gaps anyway.
Most visitors are very satisfied with their stay.
Good. Glad to hear that. They're enjoying the disco at least. I mean, it's going all out over here. Workload's at 43%, this one's at 33%, this one's at not really anything happening at all percent. How's everything going up here? I haven't seen many crates coming in.
Commander, the loot box lottery will now begin to generate revenue on Startopia. I'm still
I don't think we have any of these guys hired.
that you can extract energy from the aliens' pockets with hats.
Loot box lottery. Nice. Someone come use the machine, I want to watch. This looks fun. Just spin around and someone gets a hat out of it? That sounds awesome. Quick lady, grab a hat. Ah, oh, come on. Yes. Lucky number 7. Loot box lottery, 150% bonus energy generated for each visitor. There's a 5% chance of malfunction. Let's take that.
Excellent, Commander. Your fuzzies will immediately begin. Commander, a group of radical party poopers from Partirius 22
Radical
has come
party
aboard
poopers?
and planted bombs on your fun deck. Rest assured, I am in no danger.
Look at that awesome hat. I need more people to come down and get hats. I just want to see everybody wearing a hat. That'd be awesome. How ridiculous do they get? Can we get a 10-gallon hat? Come on, go. Go. Oh, straw hat. Nice. You look like an old man. Congratulations. How much does that cost? Oh, it's malfunctioned.
Commander, you've managed
Someone
to
come fix
generate
this?
the required amount of energy through the Starcats Cafe. A minor achievement, but nonetheless an achievement for a carbon...
Shut up. We need this fixed. We had a malfunction. I know I said that it was only a 5% chance, come on. And then the first person to use it after that immediately made it malfunction. Great. I think I picked the wrong thing. Still don't have an arcade. I think we can afford one now though. Arcade. Middle size is good. For now. Alright, that gives us one of everything. And then we just fill the gaps with more hat machines. Because I like the hat machines. 2 people have used it and it's already made 700 energy. So it's 350 energy per use.
Commander, you have reached the number of disco visitors designated for the test scenario. A first step, and I am now only moderately pessimistic about your future career. Commander,
Thank
your
you.
black hole drop has earned the required amount of energy stipulated in this very simple test scenario. I think you should be congratulated on your trivial success.
I appreciate that. I really do. Nothing warms my heart more than being congratulated for my trivial successes in life. I mean, it really helps. It gives me the energy to keep going on, to be honest. Otherwise, I just think I just wouldn't cope. What are you two doing? There's work to be done up here, and you're just standing around. This needs to be fixed. This needs to be built. Get a wriggle on, people. Alright, the hat thing's running again. Can we get some hats, everybody? Alright, build this, build this. Is this guy gonna build it? I order you to go and get a hat. Immediately. We're not going to be able to do the HED things because I didn't build a factory. And we just can't really open the factory. Yeah, right, I'll take the poisonous gas, it's fine. I get enough oxygen to filter that shit out. If we can get 10,000 before the end, then I'll open a bulkhead and build a factory. Whichever comes first. I mean, we might fulfill all our conditions first, or we might not. Everything's set up now, though. It's just a matter of waiting. Ooh, a hat. Let's watch this guy get a hat.
Commander, you have managed to build an arcade station.
It's a donut
where
hat.
simulated
That's
aliens
awesome.
now play simulated simulations. Rather amusing when you stop to think about it, isn't it?
It is, right? Yeah. I like it. A simulation of a simulation. A simulated being simulating a simulation. Another donut hat. Jeez, everyone's going to be wearing these things. It's going to be the new fashion craze around here. Donut hats. We've got this all under control, I think. There's hardly any rubbish around. Everybody's happy. Everybody's got all the entertainment they could want. It's good. Everything's good.
Commander, bombs have been...
The camera's exactly like it used to be.
Commander, you actually survived the test scenario. Please forgive
How
my
could you not
negative
survive?
interjections during the interim. That was only to determine how you would react in stressful situations. Oh, and there's one more point I need to address. In fact, Commander, that was not the last test scenario. This misinformation was also used to create a stress situation. From now on, I will of course not give you any more incorrect information.
Lies.
So, once again, congratulations. If you are ready, we can move on to the next test scenario.
Cool. Well, we didn't do it in time to get the achievement, but we were close. Alright, well, we're going to wrap this one up here. I'm going to cut the crap out of this, but it's great. It's just like the original. from what I can tell, it's just like the original, which suits me. I'm not too sure why it's only got mixed reviews. Like, I definitely preferred the narrator from the first one, from the original one, but the style's the same, it plays the same. It's got a few new additions, which is cool. That seems pretty good to me, although I'm not that far in yet. Let me know if you want to see more, or what you think about it, or why you think it might not, if you're playing it yourself, what you think of it, or why you think it's getting mixed reviews. I'm not too sure. But I'll play more of it anyway, one way or another, and then maybe I'll report back on if I have a change of heart. But at this stage, it evokes everything the original evoked, which is sassy, sarcastic humor and ridiculousness. It's like Theme Hospital in space, in a very similar way, realistically. It evokes all of the same things that made Theme Hospital good, but in a sci-fi setting. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.